we have, we usually mark at 881 as the date when modern tourism operations were born. Until 2007, we only have 26 years of modern tourism operations. Since 81 to 2016, we have only 70 years. And why? After the Second World War, 1960, when is the time when we have a pickup in arrivals at world level, and with the application of marketing techniques in the travel industry and with charters, we were able to promote packages which generated the real boom that we saw in between the 60s and 2007. We see that in these 47 years, that's what has happened. But after all these years of investment, we have made a capital investment of a natural asset or historic asset in order to be able to obtain profitability. In this 100 and so years, in 79 years, we have not taken into account the social return on investment, but only the economic return on investment. And things have changed due to the different elements that we have mentioned. Climate change, poverty has not decreased, rather has increased, and we know that tourism affects all segments of society and has a large coverage that allows for development of a country if it's properly managed. I understand that in that sense, the three elements of capital investment on a natural asset has to go hand in hand with the social profitability. Communities have to be incorporated to any community endeavor, and that implies both training and education in order to be able to appeal to that community, because they are the ones that per se have to be part of development. But we also have to take into account the environmental return on, otherwise the economic development is lost and there is no future. So in that sense, I understand that UNWTO, that has general recommendations, they can nonetheless recommend strategies that have to be consistent with the global policies, both the public, private sectors. They have to work hand in hand, because nowadays, and I must stress this quite emphatically, if there is no environmental return in a site, whether it is natural, cultural, rather, if we do not have the social return, then we are really doomed for failure. If then the UNWTO has to make this type of recommendations to governments, because sometimes things do not happen because there is no political will for them to happen.